I expect to see similar compositions this time around. Don't think there's going to be any changes. I expect if they know what they're doing, they're probably going to... no, actually, not spoil that. So that's a mid-ghost in favour of DuctTales. Weapon trade here for Deer with a super. They're posting up, watching that ghost. Immediate damage out onto Lizard, but Lizard gets information, that's crucial. Luce is a very good spot. Deer pushing all the way through. All the way through garage. Looking to catch them on T-junction. Lizard sees it, doesn't engage. Paramedic with a ghost pickup. Are there call outs on point? Drops a ghost, throws it towards Deer, does not pick up, but this is good because it puts it in a safe position. Deer's going for the push. Will they encounter anyone? No, they won't, because SLI have backed off here, holding mid. If Deer pushes through, they do not. They back off. Looking to cover that ghost carrier. No, they got the call out, so no where Lizard is. Lizard being smart to back off here, but I think Talibus is hunting. So is Dragon. Yeah, SLI well and truly posted up around mid and T junction here. Meanwhile, DuctTales holding that ghost on mid. Will we get a round one tie? Yeah, overtime comes in. Both teams electing it to be very static here. Quite surprised by this. Deer went for the SRM pickup. That's interesting. Where's Deer right now? What's Deer doing? Okay. Both teams have missed. Smokes go out. Shots go out. Does not find a target. Here we go. Engagement. Loose on one. Gets the trade on with Lizard. Very good trade there, but Deer is now very weak. So are Lizard and Talibus. Talibus gets another paramedic. Very well and fresh here. Has the ghost. Does not pick up in time, which is good actually because it got tight. Okay. So XP wise, that puts SLI in favour, but neither team really benefits. We have round one time. I'm expecting a few more ties unless DuctTales go on the offensive here.
This could go like last night's bonk match where SLI lost the first map but put up a real big fight in the second map. I think they're just beginning to warm up.
Yeah, 100%. Very much a show up and play team. And you always see this round one jitters, map one jitters, as such as a D-Rust. Yeah, again, T-junction, mid post-ups here from either team. Nobody really truly taking garage. Ghost is in the previous position. He gets the first pick. Takes some shots though. Dragging out now weak. Luce has the angle. Luce could easily get a kill. Dragon him 7 HP. Luce just needs. Ooh, what a grenade! What a grenade! Now it's not Dragon 7 HP. Luce gets a double. Well played. Good grenade. I believe that was a grenade based off callouts there. Although I know Luce did get some peaks to get some information, so maybe that was the self call out into the nade. Now, Ghost is in garage, so does either team play it? Neither team is really. They've been around. That's not garage, that's servers. Lizard with a super pickup here. Deer with a fast pickup there on the Ghost. That's a super fast pickup then. Did they leave the weapon behind? I think they did. Maybe drop the ghost in the corner and go back for your weapon. No, they're bringing the ghost back. Just relying on calls here. One good grenade is a double kill. Loose, will you do it? I think Loose is considering it. Oh, that could be a triple kill right now. That could be a triple kill right now. Come on, Loose. They're all there, pegged up on fence. Come on. You can do it. One grenade. Smokes. Nope. Loose. Engaging the support, but now he's going to get double pushed. There goes a grenade. Fine. Ooh, what a good grenade from Dragon there. Good time. So it's 2v2 here with Alex. Very weak, getting caught out about deer. Down to Dragon. Again, down to Dragon. They have one kill. They're slow walking. They don't have the balls on DuctTales, but Pyromaniac does have the flank. Pushing through. Slides part of the map there to get the pincer. Very good. Very good. Very nice. The objective in this game is to either capture the ghost, which is single flag CTF, or to kill the team, which is not team deathmatch, but rather team elimination. Once again, weapon trade here. Lizard getting that. Oh. If you're not going to push through garage, what's the point of the super? Let's be real. Come on, Lizard. You need to push through garage. Go, 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 go. My friend, you must engage. Here he goes, into T-junction. Will he find anyone? Will he find anyone? There's nobody there. Backed up by Dragon. If he pushes through, he can get loose. But there's a det pack. Ooh, there's a det pack on the corner, and I think Lizard sees it. Lizard sees it. Yeah, Lizard sees a det pack just outside of... That det pack might actually kill Lizard. Go on, pop it. Pop it. Go on, do it. Just, nah, don't think he's going to do it. Meanwhile, engagement's here over on fence. Penning Sly in. Pops the det pack. But meanwhile, Lizard had already pushed through and, well, Deer just kills them and picks up the super for themselves. So 2-0 DuctTales here. And now they're converting it into momentum. Meanwhile, Talibus has some close calls. Nade dropping Talibus down to 56 HP. Dragging him with a counter nade. And the shot was the double kill. Very well played. Could have got the triple kill. Gets the triple kill. Good ammo management there. Not to freak out and go for the reload after the first kill. Yeah, one thing I have noticed about this version of the map is that it just seems to be like old maps in that you get a lot of repeat ghost spawns. Okay, Lizard sticking with his SRM, pushing through D-junction towards garage. Will he push through this time? Will he push all the way through? Yeah, pushes all the way through, but does not realise that he's right behind him. And now gets pincered by the support. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. The one time he pushes through, runs past the player, gets caught in by a support. Unfortunate. Here comes Loose, getting that information, looking over Ghost, does not find Dragon, but Dragon's in garage. Should hear him. Talibus caught out of position, potentially here. A lot of damage here coming out from Dragon, but does not find the kill. Loose gets the kill, Deer with a ghost. Talibus needs to be careful. Is this a cat? Question mark? It's a cat, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Stella, you can't have team icons on. Oh no, you can.
Oh,
let me fix it. Done. Yeah, we do actually have X-ray, but it's just not set up on the stream right now. I think? Question mark? There's a form of it? Good nade. Dragon with a double. Here we go. 3-2. Slayer bringing it back. And yeah, Slayer very much a defensive team. Why? Where are we going? You have control of the goal system. Your side of the map, but it's in a forward position here, just past the fence. If Luce is watching, which he is, he's watching T junction. Paramaniac is watching fence. AGL, I don't see you in streamer chat. Nade coming out from Dragon here, potentially. Looking for the lineup. Here it comes. Will it land? Not quite. Was where Luce was, so it would have been a kill, but Luce is in position. Damage is coming out here, both teams very low. Dragon getting the trade. Good trade. Luce is now 50 HP, Dragon 14 HP, and a dream. Meanwhile, Lizard with a flank gets that MX pickup. Flunks the pickup, potentially needs to go for the reload, pops the det pack, does not find the target. 2v1, down to Deer. Deer's slow walking through T junction. Yeah, evens it out, but it's recon versus recon, and one recon has an MX and is on the hunt. I don't think Deer realizes that Lizard is behind. Yeah, Lizard gets the flank. Doesn't see Deer. Oh, reroutes. And we have a tie. Okay, I mean, it's at the point now where you honestly, I'm not surprised by the tie because you don't want to give DuctTales more of a lead. You're just very close to tying it up. You don't want to lose that opportunity. Do we see any weapon trades? Nope, just double MX for DuctTales. Loose getting that Sarge. One MX here for Talibus. Det pack. Over the mid. Nobody's there. But that does secure the fence now. Loose taking that backwards position here. Watching fence. Knows that the det pack is there. Deer has a det pack as well. Where is Deer's det pack? Is it watching T junction? Yes, it is. It's just outside of T junction from garage. Head, Dragon, lining it up. Here it comes. Doesn't quite find the target again. Loose, repositioning from where they were just to avoid that net. Not intentional, probably, but you should always reposition every now and then. Shots are coming out. Quite find the target, caliber's down to 45, but meanwhile, Lizard finds Pyro. Dragon think, yeah, working over, holding mid, has the angle now. Loose very much trapped. Yeah. Dragon, yeah, very good pincer push there. Deer caught out in the open. Loose looking to react there to the push. Tries it out. 3-3. Very reminiscent of last night's match. And we have double MX here for SLI, so no more weapon advantage. We have Garage Ghost here, so I'm going to watch Deer. I know that Deer will push for that. Will Deer encounter Ghost? And will Deer encounter Lizard? Lizard is backed up by Dragon here. Lizard's pushing through. Yeah, gets caught out, takes 46 damage here from Deer, but Dragon should know where they are. Dragon backs off. Here comes Loose. Loose and Pyro. Smoked out. Ooh, whose smoke was that? Talibus. I think that was Talibus' smoke. Yeah, it was. They were watching the angle, get some damage out there on Pyromaniac. Very much evens up the HP, but support HP is far more valuable than a recon. Now it's like a Ghost. Do they need it though? Do they need Ghost? Deer's got a very naughty death pack here on T-Junction, so now Sly are well and truly 100% stuck in Garage. You got angle holding here from T-Junction from Pagoda and Server. So another smoke going out here from Pyromaniac. So now if Pyromaniac engages, which they do, they get caught up by Talibus. Loose can't react. Dragon Arm pushing. Yeah, it goes out, doesn't quite find the target. But now Sly can just brute force this. Yeah, they can brute force it. Very naughty angle there from Loose, but Deer just goes in. Deer just goes in and finds Talibus. Finds Talibus. Dragon M not in a position to react. Ghost Lizard doesn't have a weapon. Gets the Ghost. Gets the Ghost, gets the information. But we're now in overtime. We're now in overtime. Ghost trade. Dragon now has a Ghost. Lizard going for the positioning here with the MX on the recon. And Loose has the angle. Loose has the angle. Loose has the push. Loose can get the kill. Gets the kill. Closes the round out. 4-3.
Nice to see SLI showing some fight, actually. This is a pretty even.
Yeah, but they've got to be careful now because we're round 10. Round 10. More ties we have, the closer we get to match point.
Yeah, that's 2 ties, so versus 7 now.
Yep. Triple Sergeant here for DuctTales. Meanwhile, Slice still on Double Sergeant. He gets one, but gets traded out for Dragon. They have the angle. Talibus is there to back them up as well in case someone goes for the retrade, which they do not. But that's a smoke. That's a smoke on T-Junction.
Ah, hello.
Using the...
It's good to see you.
yes, using the Tachi to break the 7G door.
Ah, hello,
Loose
Gordon
coming
Freeman.
back to
It's good
T-Junction.
to see you.
Pyro going for this long-ass routing. Yep. Finds Talibus. Does not come out on top of that. Out of position. Here comes the Ned. Doesn't find target. Pyro stuck. Pyro needs to sit right where they are. Needs to sit right where they are and not move. Sit where they are. They need Loose. They need Loose. Loose needs to help. Does not. Loose stays where they are, hold the angle. Now side does not have information. They can get the course and get information, but they're a bit wary because Talibus is 7 HP. Loose is 100. Loose has an MX. Talibus gets the pickup. Shouldn't hear a beep. Yeah, no beeps. We'll get a beep shortly. Shortly. Right about now. There it is. Good net. Bit shot. Oh, Dragon. No. Talibus. You had the beep, you could have told them where they were. Here. Oh, yes. Smart pickup. Smart pickup from Loose. If Loose knows the HP of Talibus, they can just, yeah, force a fight with a Tachi. Go over fence, force a fight. Get the Tachi and engage. Talibus needs 2 shots. You can close this. You can close this. There's the Tachi. Talibus electing to tie it out, which again is the right decision.
Yeah, I think if Luce really wanted him to come out, he should have just went for the cap.
Yeah. Okay, so again, very static. We're stuck in these scores right now, but it's round 11.
Yeah.
ZRL on Lizard. I don't think you don't have those positions that you do on the original Dawn versus this one to utilize the ZRL. It's not the same. There is a backward spot in the corner. It doesn't have cover. They're using the porta potty on the Portaloo. Loose in that position again on rocks. Dragon, if Dragon recognizes that Loose keeps using that position, they could just nade it.
He's getting his nade out.
Yeah, but Loose, oh, that's an unfortunate timing there. Loose taking a shot there from Lizard, forces Loose to reposition and inadvertently avoids a nade. Good position here from Lizard. Talibus getting first pick as well. That takes Loose off the board. Arguably, DuctTales' strongest player as well. Now they have ghosts, now they have information, now they have weapon advantage. Double MX versus MXZRC. Dead pack is on T into mid. Dragon M going up to fence here. Talibus watching that T junction. Lizard pushing through the smoke here as Dragon M gets another pick. That old school veteran map knowledge, allowing them to walk straight through the smoke and not get caught. There goes the dead pack. Now it's down to Dia, and they don't have the weapon for this. If they had an MX, they could do it, but no, they don't have the magazine capacity. Yes, Dragon finds Dia. That very circus-like fucking hopping up and down there on the box, bouncing off the wall. Somehow landing shots because Lamau. Now it's even. It's 4-4. And we're around 12. So ties not as crucial now. Now Lizard picking ZRL once again, and they're in the upper position on the rocks here watching from the back. So if anyone peeks, they're getting a headshot. He's Loose. Very close on the net there. Very close.
I thought he was going to take damage.
Yeah, I think the geometry is a bit funky on this map, to be honest with you. I know the penetration is definitely not quite right. Loose finds Dragon. Crucial kill. Crucial kill. Now they can capitalise on Ghost Info. And Talibus is stuck in mid. Loose is hunting. Loose is looking for Lizard. Instead, gets caught out by Talibus. Somehow, I don't think Loose... Maybe Loose tunnel vision there. Good reactions from Talibus there to get that kill. And now it's 1v2 on guns. Yeah, okay, you've got information, you've got calls, but they have guns. There's a dead pack as per usual. Beep beep. Lizard's gonna push that fence. Get information. Gets the information. Gets killed for it. Talibus was not in position there for the retrade. Instead, the audio giving them away there, the footsteps, allows Dia to get that double kill. So now 5-4, round 13. Stepping towards that knife edge. Cliff is getting ever so closer. ZRL has been put away now in favour of the GT. Debt pack here from Lizard onto T-junction? Question mark. Puts it away. So it holds the angle. Here, watching that ghost, watching garage. Sly posted up on that fence. Sly don't give a fuck about the ghost right now. They want kills. Every nade has been super close, and then it just turns into a gunfight. Dragon M take a lot of damage for their prize there. But DuctTales have the ghost control. They have a good position. Yeah. To time this well, it's down to Lizard on the flank here. It's down to Lizard. I don't think Dragon can push that. Dragon does not have the HP. Talibus does. Out goes the smoke. No, elects not to smoke. If Talibus realizes that this other support is dead, they can smoke and push. Yeah, there's the smoke. Luce is watching the angle. I think there's a debt pack out from... Nope. D is not put the debt pack out. Fake debt pack. Luce finds the angle and gets a kill for it. He can get it. Does not. Gets pincered by Talibus. This is where the pincer comes in. Yeah. One side, then the other. One side, then the other. And 5-5. This is a repeat of last night. Just with more times. On 14. Do we see any switches? Any switches? Anyone? Switches? Question mark? Anyone switches? Weapon trade?
I don't think I've seen a single
Weapon
switch
trade?
from this whole match.
Yeah, they're just electing to do weapon trades instead. Lizard is going to push straight through a garage here and get that ghost control. Watch the T-junction from mid. Does he go back around the container? Yes, he does. He's watching far T-junction. Find a kill. Gets the kill. Nice, good positioning there. Takes a lot of damage, but it's a recon, it doesn't matter. Dia, however, is coming for the pincer. Dia is coming for a very good pincer here. If I don't take the ghost... Ooh, he hit the ghost. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gets traded out. Good trade out. That's not Pyro. Pyro evens it, but HP is in Talibus's favour here. Momentum, I would say, is Talibus's favour as well. Just got a kill off a headshot. You're going to be feeling good about yourself right now. You know that Pyro's on 22 HP. Pyro backing all the way out. Could have got a spawn. Looking for the tie. Yeah, looking for the tie.
Tally picks up.
What's Pyro doing? Pyro's looking for an angle, but... Yeah? Talibus, you're playing with fire right now. You do not have a weapon. You've got a Kyler. Oh, that's all he needs. Kyler and a headshot.
Damn, that's confidence.
6-5. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I did mention that the Talibus should know they're on 22 HP, so I thought, yeah, I'll bait them. I'll bait them with a ghost. I'll let them think I don't have a primary. Pull out the Kyler.
Yeah, and defense, like if the moment you take your ghost out of your equip, you don't know what side of fence they're going to come from. It could come from the left or the right.
Yeah. Okay, so now Sly could just be Sly and defend, but DuctTales have the ghost. Dead pack. Beep, 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 beep. I know what Lizard was trying to do there. It's a good position, but I don't think it's quite hidden. Deer just around the corner from that dead packet. Here comes an aid from Dragon. Over the mid. He's looking for it. He's looking for it. There it goes. There it goes. I didn't see an explosion. Did that go out of bounds?
I think it exploded.
Or did it? Oh.
Yeah.
That must have been in a wall.
It's right beneath the rock.
Did I see here for Pyro because of the MX trade onto Deer? Does get some damage out. Gets one. Can he get a second? Does not, but gets power down weak. This could convert into a second kill very quickly. Power gets caught out of position here, but Talibus is the one who gets caught out instead. Pyro takes the aggro, gets him distracted, allows Deer to get back into position for an angle. If Dragon takes one step too far, does not take one step too far, instead rather gets a kill.
Uh-oh.
And now Lizard gonna run into a recon. Gets baited. And that's map 2 rather, sorry. And we're 1-1. We're going to map 3.